History, Unit 1, Evolution of Humans and Society, Prehistoric Period. We live in the age of information technology. The mobile phones have literally put the world on our fingertips. The all-encompassing knowledge that we possess now, which has helped in the development of powerful technology, did not emerge all of a sudden. The foundation of our modern life was facilitated by the development of the process of cognition among the human ancestors in the prehistoric age. We can say prehistoric people were the pioneers of the creative knowledge. From the artifacts and the languages they developed, we are able to understand how intelligent they were. We'll first discuss about the origin of the earth and the geological ages. The earth contains geological, archaeological and biological records of historical times in its upper layers. They are important for reconstructing the history of the earth and various living organisms. Paleoanthropologists and archaeologists excavate the soil and the rock layers of the earth and extract evidence about human ancestors. Through the gathered evidence, they attempt to understand the evolution of human history and developments in a chronological order. Chronology means arrangement of events in date-wise occurrence. Now we'll see what is archaeology and paleoanthropology. Archaeology is the study of the human past through the materials, sources dug from the earth. Paleoanthropology is the study of human ancestors and their evolution by the study of the fossil fuels. Now we'll see the geological eras of the earth. The earth was formed approximately 4.54 billion years ago. Gradually, conditions emerged for the growth of organisms. Then, plants and animals came into being, and thereby foundation was laid for the evolution of humans. The long span of time in the history of the earth is divided into eras, periods and epochs by the geologist. Now we'll discuss about the human inquiries into the past and the origin of the world. First we'll see the age of speculation. Humans are the only species on the earth concerned with understanding as well as explaining the world and the universe. In the ancient writings and religious literature, the historical period is mentioned as BC, BCE, before Common Era, AD, CE, Common Era. Let us now discuss about the ancient people's knowledge of scientific foundations of geology, biology and archaeology. The beginning of history writing can be traced to the ancient Greeks. Herodotus, who lived during 484 to 425 BC, that is BCE, is considered the father of history because the history he wrote was humanistic and rationalistic. Herbert Spencer's biological evolution and Charles Darwin's theory on the concept of natural selection and the survival of the fittest contributed to the scientific understanding of human origins. Charles Darwin published the books on the origin of species in 1859 and The Descendant of the Man in 1871. Now let us go to the beginning of the human evolution and migration. Who are we? What is the name of our species? We are Homo sapiens. The chimpanzee, the gorillas and orangutans along with human are collectively called the great apes. Among them, the chimpanzee is genetically the closest to humans. The DNA of chimpanzee is 98% identical to that of the human being. Human ancestors are divided into various species according to their physical features. Hominids, hominins, Homo habilis and Homo sapiens. Hominids refers to all the species of the modern and extinct great apes, which also includes humans. Hominins, a zoological tribe, refers to the close relatives of human ancestors and their sister species, including Homo sapiens, the modern humans. They stand erect, walk with two legs, and have large brains. They can use tools, and a few of them can communicate. It excludes the gorillas. Homo habilis, handy human, was the earliest known human ancestors to make tools in Africa about 2.6 million years ago. Anatomically, the modern humans called Homo sapiens, wise men, first appeared around 3 lakhs years ago in Africa. It is believed that these modern humans eventually migrated and dispersed into various parts of the world from around 60,000 years ago. The history can be divided as two cultures, prehistoric culture and historic culture. Now we'll see the prehistoric culture. Prehistoric period does not have evidence of writing. The prehistoric period is again divided as Paleolithic culture, Mesolithic culture and Neolithic culture. Here Paleolithic means, Paleo means old, Lithic means stone, that is old stone age. Again, Paleolithic age is divided into Lower Paleolithic age, Middle Paleolithic age and Upper Paleolithic age. Lower Paleolithic age, the human ancestors flaked large stone blocks and designed various tools including hand axes. These tools, which are found in Africa, Asia and Europe, are dated the earliest to be about 1.8 million years ago. Middle Paleolithic culture, after about 3,98,000 years BCE, further changes took place in the lithic technology in Africa. The people of this period were called Neanderthals. They buried the dead people systematically. Perhaps they were the first human ancestors to mourn death properly and bury the dead. Next comes the Upper Paleolithic culture. The cultural phase that succeeded the Middle Paleolithic is called the Upper Paleolithic phase. This period was marked by innovation in tool technology. They used a tool called burins. Burin is a stone-made chisel with a sharp cutting edge. The human of this time wore clothes and cooked food.